Seems to be next. Let's cross on the second three. Jump pass to the punch to the midfield. Mahomes looks to the right side now, being rushed. Fires it late. Kelsey with the catch. I think it was a laser. Chiefs threatening to score on their first drive. Mahomes surveys the field. Kelsey is out the fire and launches into the end zone. Touchdown! Mahomes to Kelsey. Chiefs score on the first drive of the game. Drive here this time. Come on, Aggie. There it is, Aggie. Let's get it. We got a little bit of 25. Come on, Aggie. Return. Shotgun for number one. Dropping the throw. Fires to the right corner. And on block to me. Caught for the touchdown. Christian. The game strikes back. Tied at 7. Mahomes will step up into the pocket.
I'm now watching Attack. I'm now watching Attack on. On the whole time, son. And they was foreshadowing this shit, and I never caught on. It just was too much shit going on. Nigga, the female Titan showed up. He was like, "It's a person controlling that." This nigga Reiner said, "Huh? How do you think that?" I'm like, Well, how this nigga? And fucking how the female Titan show up, and all of a sudden Reiner show up with an extra horse, like. Where was you at?
Again, an outside rush. And Mahomes throws it late. And Mahomes is hurt. Well, he really is.
Looks like the ankle got twisted up under Arden Key as he got sandwiched as he let go of
that nigga did that shit on purpose,
he
bro.
Is going to the sideline limping.
He looked at his ankle and threw his knee down, bro.
I'm good. Am I good? Over? Am I going? No. Hey. Am I going back in? No.
37-year-old Chad Henne, the former Jaguar, will now quarterback the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, now more than ever, huh? Now more than ever. Pat.
Chad Henne hands it off, and Pacheco gets hit. Now he gets off the hit. 40, 35. Pacheco at the 25, sprinting.
That nigga is running.
Isaiah Pacheco. McKinnon coming on sprint action. Then he throws near side. Kelsey's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Great job. Great job. Right now. I told him anything possible. Anything is possible.
17-10 Kansas City in this AFC divisional playoff round game. Patrick Mahomes injured near the end of the first quarter.
You good one, Pat? We got you, brother. We got you.
Yeah, it was definitely encouraging just to see him back. At least there's some positives. Now, how stable that ankle is, we'll see.
50-yard field goal attempt.
I'm officially rating it. I'm officially rating it below Heat, bro. I went for like. Well, what you do in the corner? Like what? Fucking hit you like it's fucking a fucking anime show, and the character just had a development.
The Chiefs up 2 scores. Placement is down. Butker's kick is up, and he has got it.
We're not done. We're not done. Let's go. Turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch.
Keep going, man. Something's gonna pop for us right here, okay? Something will pop.
Just keep your composure as you always do. We're good.
4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Trevor under center, Etienne the running back. The give is to Etienne, reverses field. A 4-yard touchdown run by Travis Etienne.
Hey, take the playoff ball. Take the playoff ball, you. One play at a time. Let's go. Energy. Let's go. Let's go.
7:22 to go in the game. Mahomes injured, trying to gut it out here. And he's hopping around. He's going to get back to the huddle, but he's limping back to the huddle. Mahomes now steps up in the pocket, throws wide open back of the end zone.
You know EA was the worst yet? You didn't know EA was the worst? All they know how to do is take your money. And 2K, you can't even put that in the same category, bro. 2K, at the end of the day, we'll never have catastrophic failures like EA be doing, bro. The only time I remember a catastrophic failure is when 2K16 dropped, like the day of, and niggas was falling through the floor and shit, the whole shit. For 2 days. For 2 days, nobody could go in the park. Shit was crazy. I ain't had no problem with that, obviously, because you know what I was doing. But tried to go in there one time, and it just, I was like, damn.
Gutsy jumping ass off a bad ankle.
Kind of hopping off the field, barely put any weight on that right leg.
That's what I'm talking about, Quinn. Let me show up with big time plays, dog. This game's not over. It's a 2-possession game. If you give up the score, they get an onside kick, right? Play your ass off.
Here comes a blitz, and a right side throw is going to be intercepted. A one-handed grab. Jalen Watson goes up and snatches it out of the sky with a one-handed interception.
Right now, they're looking up at a 10-point deficit with no timeouts and the clock
I guess
against
it was one hand. That's crazy.
We're going to be just fine, bro. It's not moral victories, but, bro, you fought your ass off. And that's all we can ask for.
Shot to win, and then just didn't make the plays at the end.
That's all. That's all. I'm proud of you, bro.
The Chiefs are going to win this 27-20.
and Andy Reid.
Show me San fan perspective. I don't want to hear nothing my players are saying. Nothing.
Hell of a year, man. Way to bring those boys back. That's not good. I'll be good. Appreciate you, man.
I want to hear nothing he's talking about.
The Jacksonville fan base a great run.
Besides Micah.
And you finally realize this year that the future is bright.
You're a dog, man. We're going to be back. Right now. It's victory for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Warriors. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Warriors.
Man alive. Great job.
Yes, sir.
Chad Henne, great job.
Filing a simple return for free with the help of a TurboTax expert
Feels pretty good.
See if you qualify at TurboTax.com.
Oh, a big easy reach lighter. It lights hard to reach places like this fat.
Yo, Willie.
Well, hey, Snoop Dogg, what's up?
Do you have my big easy reach lighter?
No.
I saw that.
Uh-oh. Martha.
My set.
From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's been almost 2 weeks
Someone was
since the
convinced
Eagles
that
have played a
Snoop Dogg
game.
had to get new lungs or something.
Finally, the wait is over. The Giants have a lot of momentum coming into tonight.
And they're going to try to knock off the #1 seed.
We here. A better environment.
I mean, I'm good for a corner drifting to your car to equal me out.
yeah, boy.
Shit I used to do to
We
Monk.
running right at you, 9-7. We running right at you. And you know not to run this way. Hey.
He's fucking cheating! Yo, mate! Like, huh? Nah, that shit made me mad, bro. I still came in second in that match. Booty ass nigga.
Hurts fires complete. Dallas Goddard spinning across the goal line.
That is an excellent catch and run by Dallas Goddard.
Hey, that's our one. That's our one. We good. That's
Nick, you gonna let someone else win? Beat me, motherfucker. Fuck.
Back goes Jones. He steps up. He falls.
Let's go, boy.
He was tripped up as he stepped into the pocket, and it will count as a sack.
Giants are going to keep the offense on the field, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 8. Takes the snap, back to throw. Guy gets hit, and he throws it away.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, boy.
This could be intentional grounding on top of that.
So that's another sack.
Hey, that's what the I'm talking about. That's what the I'm talking about.
What the fuck up, nigga? Ooh, bruh.
Hurts screens it on the far side.
Nobody was gonna beat the Eagles except us, bro. I hate to say that.
Little quick pass, and he just sprints to the end zone.
Two possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Damn, Jalen be looking old as hell now. Nigga running the 4-9. Yo. I just want to make sure the levels is good. Yeah, we just watching some highlights right now. I like to watch highlights, whatever sport I'm about to play before I play it. And the sound effects is out. So, see a little bit more of the Giants getting shit, you know? Damn.
It's intercepted. It's picked off. It's James Bradbury. High slam. Give goes to Boston Scott. He's in for the touchdown. The Giant killer has another one.
Giant killer. Boston. The killer. The Boston killer.
And he is a Giant killer. His 9th game against the Giants, and that is his 10th rushing touchdown to go along with a receiving touchdown.
Hey, Giant killer. One more time, Giant killer.
Hurts takes a hard snap.
That nigga get on my nerves.
Run with it left. Hurts to the 5. Hurts to the pylon. Touchdown Eagles. Eagles dominant. And Giant.
Nigga dead ass a body out there talking the craziest shit. You know, he's saying, I'm here with your flex. I'm here with your flex. Fuck up. Am I have to shut the whole app down, or are you gonna let me connect to EA service? Not even gonna waste my time. I don't even want to hear the music. Hey! I don't even want to hear that.
EA Sports, within the game. Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
That would sound like LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? We 14 and 30 though. It is what it is. Alright. I'm doing what I always do. Do something about it. Yeah. Why are we splitting? I mean, that's whatever. Moonbane speaks to me. Fuck up. Alright, very good. Let's start this game. First undefeated team we put in the rest.
of the 2023 season, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White. He had no picks a week ago, but plenty of stops. 9 of them to be exact. It's the Bills and the Cowboys, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust
taking the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week?
appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in the game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will push his way forward down about the 30-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Fourth down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Nobody's there, bro.
To Stephon Diggs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Come on now, man.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And some space here. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Devin Singletary is certainly capable of breaking off some big runs, and he got loose on a big one there. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They go right back to Singletary. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, Big O.
8 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the
Hey, 27 eastern side.
But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to John Stone.
Touchdown!
Go, Big O!
Passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Sanders on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
I felt that.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo.
That shit died. They don't go to nobody.
Their deficit is 14-3 and needing to get something going there as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds Hines again for the completion. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now here's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
What are you doing?
Carter, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A first down throw for Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 16 more on that one and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Sanders now to add the extra point.
Man, you boy, he went through 5 games, bro.
And it's 21-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. will start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and they have gone to halftime with the Jets out on top. Garrett Wilson, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that game all tied up as they host the visiting Giants. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary, as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of...
And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Bills same niggas since like 2015.
First as we are back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that and then maybe that'll carry over?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Singletary trying the left side, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. And Diggs has it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Allen going to throw. Dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
I ain't trust you.
Built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Options galore here, second and a few inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Who did they just pancake? Oh my God.
Rushing.
Let me see this shit. Who was it? Oh my God, Peter.
For him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down is Allen. Complete to Jones out of the backfield. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To the air, Allen. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 23. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do if they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 73 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Prescott here to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And room there to work it inside the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Handoff as they run the counter play. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Out of the end zone here.
Number thing, brother. Number thing.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Now Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
The team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Dallas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now.
You know what? You deserve your money. You need to play around with you. You gave me bad memory. Fucking lost to a nigga using my team. I hate niggas like that, bro. Alright, let's play anyway. Like, what? He did blitz a lot. Hold on, bro.
NFL 23. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Cowboys and the Pats on Monday Night Prime Time.
PA Sports coverage. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Jones looking to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal, so they're not just hoping for a repeat here, they're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
And not much to speak of. Calling a
they ain't got no answer
up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. throw again on second down. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Oh, yeah.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And they will take over 1st and 10. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They really asserted their will out there, and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far, and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Cowboys in 3-0 here in the month of September, and they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all display in that victory.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Beautiful.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
That's bullshit. He picks up 4 yards.
Numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 20 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll run again with Hunt. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it.
I'll tell you what, this defense is playing some confidence. Can't yet fly into the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing a completion.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Barely got me.
Return there, give him an even 20 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Prescott down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. King going to look to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. And I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, Jones. And he wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Fuck, I ain't trust you, bro. I ain't trust you, bro. That's on me. I missed you so late. I should have hit you right there. That'd have been a touchdown.
Connect.
It's my bad.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Prescott. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now. Light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
is going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will 5 seconds to go until halftime. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A big kick that time, 52 yards. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. King going to look to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Sets at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Geno Smith, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games.
Good off the video.
Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put them worst type of niggas in them cities. Think about
they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts.
How many niggas is a
Deshaun
cop?
Watson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more?
You're going to see acts that defy humanity. Like, why are you promoting this shit? I don't even want to see. You know it's going to ignite a fire and there's going to be all this crazy shit.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And Cowboy offense set to go to begin this.
In Memphis?
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now.
They're going to turn up down there, bro.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Expect this from the visiting team when playing
Come on, Bijan.
not the home team.
You in the backfield, bro.
Right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play action now. Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down the now before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they
I hope they don't. Like I said in my Facebook post, I hope they don't drop the video.
Scheme, design, execution.
Play it in the courthouse.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that heck of a lot. How can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Jones now, off play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
Micah.
And he will have a Patriots first.
He did not get the first down. We challenge that. If you could never challenge anything.
It appears that way, and he got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll try the right side with Harris. He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 4. Just 2. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Take a hit by almost 900 pounds of people and throw an interception.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers, and the Patriots. Possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Then caught by Henry. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, I wish the staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I think the backup's in there will remain.
But a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud over their heads.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 60 yards on the ground for him so far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. King going to look to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. New England's offense set to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
What?
Jones throw complete there to
Smith. Yo!
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh my God. Yo, the way they be doing these linebackers, bro, that's such bullshit. They're not robots, bro. Like, come on, man. If that was a safety, you'd have fucking...
They need it there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Ryan's...
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
For the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Offense now heading back out onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Too high, out of bounds.
You gotta be kidding me, dude. How the fuck do you run into each other? Are you serious?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott yet again.
EA Sports, it's in the game. Boom, whap, snap. He was like a superhero on that run.
Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. We're set to go as the Cowboys are in possession of the football in quarter number 4. Well, Prescott here to throw. is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. To the air again, Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their...
EA Sports, within the game. Boom! He put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand.
I can't believe I just did that. Let me know when you're done with your game, bro. This whole game. Lord, bro. God damn it, bro. Had such a good game. That just blew my shit, man. Hold on, yo. That's a fact. I ain't like that shit at all. I'm starting job, man. Even though Zion been cannot believe. Oh my God, I had a I gotta do my game again. So I gotta do my game again. The game I just fucking played with 15 seconds left. That shit got me hot. I'm trying to watch some football highlights to motivate me. Shit just blew my. I had a bro. Dominated them niggas like Alabama versus a UAM team. Oh my god. Oh, this nigga is. And you 220 cutting niggas up like that? Ooh, oh my god. He gave the other teammate CT. Ah! Oh shit! He giving niggas CTE because they running trying to hit him so hard. He juked them niggas smacked. I said, oh my god. I wouldn't say Reggie Bush because he can run between the tackles. Better than Reggie Bush. He 220. Juking wise, yeah though, yeah. From what I just seen, he shit. He got niggas though. I just said. Oh shit! I ain't seen no personality. I watched some videos of him talking. He got an NIL deal with Lamborghini. What the fuck? Yo, where the hell is my mother at? An amazing game. And I gotta start the game over again. Oh my god. Hell, man. Fuck's my mother at, bro? I need to go to ShopRite, man. Oh, man.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll snag about 5 yards down at the 32. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Oh. What the fuck? I'm about to delete the play, bro. Something bad always happens when I pick that fucking play, bro. Why couldn't he save my game like that the last time?
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Here you come. Nah, I ain't gonna go yet. I don't want to lose my spot.
This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget.
Can you get hot dogs for me? I'll send you the money. Hot dogs, tater tots, and the Arnold's, you know, that good bread. Yeah. And if you go, alright, if you could find Breyer's vanilla bean, can you get that? Yeah, and the black one. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the action.
Okay.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise.
team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I didn't do better here.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
That was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Prescott off play action. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
After run 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nah, you keep the Frenchman. You said what?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action now, Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll just toss it away.
That dumbass will stop. Wah! Yo, what the f... You gotta be kidding me, bro. You stop. Alright.
Throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Somebody's gonna do something correct. This is why you're gonna end up getting cut off my team, bro.
Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
This offense is slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there. That'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 40 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3. touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? You can do it here in football, Coach?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully get the same results.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything,
come on, man.
You need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. From the 39, Jones. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up to try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up, so the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that.
Fuck about that. Show me what just happened.
And have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Well, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long for Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Jones on first down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory as his guys move to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Geno Smith, excellent in the victory as his guys move to 3-1 after 4 games. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they too didn't do a whole lot in terms of rushing efficiency in that first half, as you can tell by the numbers there. Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with the first and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing here in the first down run. They'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. trying the power game with Ham. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fielded at the 33. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Sanders next. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And that's complete downfield to Parker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Come on now, bro.
That's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Jones swings this out for Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. 4th down, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. gets home at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Well, Prescott here to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or down by a handful of touchdowns.
They do get a yard there,
Can we
but
block
only
properly,
a yard
please?
leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly,
Jones, incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Patriots send out their punter as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Dallas, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Washington Commanders come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Give me 1 second, guys.